If you really want to learn how to make one sauce your entire life, Hollandaise, that should be it. It goes well with fish, with meat, with vegetables, and French fries, with everything. Well, really, you should learn to make more than one sauce, but Hollandaise, that's a good place to start, and it tastes really well, and it's not that difficult to make. What's this? It is quite fantastic that you can make such a good sauce with so few ingredients. First, we need to ready the egg yolks. I have this nice separator. Yeah, it's not that efficient, but it doesn't destroy the yolk at least. If it has to go fast, I use my hands, knocking it into the table to get less shells in the egg. Then we need the juice of almost half a lemon. I use my hand as a sieve to catch the seeds. 2 or 3 tablespoons. That's what you need, depending on how acidic you like it. Then just mix it together. Put that aside. Then we need to melt the butter. And we don't want the butter to burn or to get brown or smell or anything like that. Just melt it at a low temperature. And when it's all melted, we have to separate the solids. They collect in the bottom. Just leave it for a few minutes. Then you could pour it into another container. I usually do this because later when I'm stirring and holding a pan and everything else, it's difficult to do without getting this white gunk into the mix too. We don't want that. That's the milk solids and the water from the butter. So now we have pure fat. There are a few white specks, but that makes no difference. And now the water bath. I just whip the egg whites and the lemon. And when it starts to become a little frothy, I add the fats slowly. And soon you'll have a perfect Hollandaise. It really is that simple to do. Just have to be careful not to heat it. Well, you have to be careful not to heat it too much or to put in too much fat at the time. See, the steam from this, that was obviously too much. Yeah, there's no way to save this. I add the fat and I stir and nothing happens. And yet, I have a small trick you can use. Take it off the heat. Just stir for 20 seconds till it cools a bit. Add a whole egg. Then stir again. And voila, you have saved your Hollandaise. It's a good trick because when you start to learn to make Hollandaise, this will happen to you. And there's no way to throw out a package of butter and 3 egg yolks. I just want to show it one more time where I don't do it wrong. This time I put it into the water. That'll make it heat a little slower. Steam is more hot than water when it boils. Then I add the butter fat slowly to the egg yolks and the lemon. And I just stir, and this is one of the reasons to use a bowl with steam. You can add a little water if it gets too thick. This bowl is ending up all over the place, and that's a bit annoying, so I usually use the steam method. But you can it's a bit easier if you use a heavier bowl like glass or ceramics. They don't heat as fast, so it'll have less of a tendency to separate, curdle. Add salt to taste, about half a teaspoon for this recipe, and the sauce is done. So it really is very simple and very tasty. All that's left is to serve and to eat, so enjoy. And you can find the list of ingredients and the recipe on kvalifood.